Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I am VS Speaks Royally. I hope you all are doing well on this Easter Eve. Some of y'all may already be in Sunday, so happy Easter for those that do celebrate. We'll talk a little bit more about Easter once we get through all the stuff we have to talk about. Okay. First things first, my boss has been at it early in the chat, and so I do have to acknowledge my boss. No, I want to acknowledge you. You were the first comment. Thankfully, I started and it didn't get swept out when YouTube did its cleanse, so to speak, of comments that it usually does for early comments. So hello to you, and so glad that I was able to capture your comment. So, mhm. My boss has been busy, and I'm just going to go through the different ones that I see here. So, 28 months of membership. Firstly, just thank you, thank you, thank you. From cracking my knuckles when slapping my hand and kicking me in the butt. It's been great motivation, I tell you that. But Mrs. S says, are those kitties? Kitty better recognize that I mean business when it comes to this channel, Lord. I'm gonna leave it as that's what you mean. Because there might be another word that could be used in its place, but we can't say that online. Okay. Or at least not on this this particular stream. And thank you, thank you, thank you for the love that you dropped. And my boss says, me showing my love and support for my channel. I love you to the moon and back. Oh, I love you too. And let me just say, you are the boss that gave. I didn't get anything from the so-called real bosses in the world. Okay, I'm just saying. So I thank you so very, very, very much. So I'm going to give you a little thanks, then I'll read your other comment here on how to address that coworker. Okay, one second. Let me get to my right spot. Here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Mwah. Mm. Thank you again. Okay. So Mrs. S says, I had smoke coming out of my ears last night because one of my coworkers called Harry and Meghan filth. I have tried not to respond, but when I hear such things, but it's difficult. See, I would have had a quick comeback that um, if he is, then that entire family of his and hers are too, except Mama Doria, of course. So, filth begets filth. So they want to say that they're filth, then their families are filth, excluding Mama Doria. All right, I'm just saying. They can't have it both ways, so let them figure it out. And I'm going to get into trash time now if I don't watch myself. Elaine, thank you. To you, you always drop love like right at the beginning of the stream. So this is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Mwah. Thank you so very much. Okay, let me get into what I gotta get into. Okay, y'all. Um, let me come over. Let me go up. Hopefully, I have the right banner going because I was just clicking stuff this morning. All right. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. And ooh, we're going to have a lot of that infringing. Okay, Rusa. As I do each and every Sussex Saturday, I read my favorite quote that was on the Archewell site, hopefully still there. If not, it's still my favorite quote of Harry and Meghan. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. Hello, UKers. Hello, royal family. Do you need me to repeat that again? Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world and not just be one color. Okay, let me keep on rolling. A little time line cleanse. This is a picture that I saw on the app formerly known as, and I think it's just a beautiful picture. Of course, it's pre-Harry, you know, before she had to go through hell. Mm. Woo. Okay, so for those who may not know, this is a Sussex positive channel. So the House of Sussex is where it is, and where our if you want to say loyalty lies, no matter what kind of lies you want to spread about the squad. Okay, let me keep rolling. IG 25 is a coming, is it coming, is it coming, is it coming? So, I say that each Sussex Saturday just to remind everybody. And whoop, almost dropped my phone. They are on TikTok, if you didn't know. So you can always, if you're a TikToker, you can go follow them and keep updated, on the app formerly known as. They do have a lot of information that they post up. So just kind of getting everyone hyped and ready for the games, which I know I am, especially for curling. I'm just putting it out there. Okay. Kudos to Spare Impact. Y'all can say, the haters can say what they want. Our faves, there's impact, positive impact. So, the bookseller, our revenues were up substantially, driven by many publishing successes. One particular publication that we can be proud of globally is Spare by Prince Harry, which was the best-selling nonfiction book industry wide in many of our countries. So, to the haters, you always got something to say. You need to turn that energy around and support the ones you claim that you like. Because as you're throwing the darts over here at the House of Sussex, um, there's about 5 million more coming back at you because the ancestors don't play with y'all. Okay? Whoop, and there goes the phone. All right, sent to Bali, put out a Easter, happy Easter from their team. I'm about to sneeze. I feel a sneeze coming. Hold on. Had to make sure. Oh, I think another might be coming. Okay, so they had quarter one highlights. Lesotho team partnered with the Regeneration of Landscapes and Livelihoods program, contributed to COVID-19 impact research with Kiel Uni. And advocacy work in Botswana includes empowering young women in health policies. And then let me get my banner out the way. And then it has the date so you can see when they put that out. This was such positivity. And it seems like some of the derangers were like losing their minds on this. I don't know what happened on the 28th. Maybe it's in preparation for the full eclipse. They need to be mindful of that. Because a lady in black might come. Never mind. I'm not going to warn y'all. Okay. So, again, sent to Bali, just happy Easter. And hopefully, you all are following if you're on the app formerly known as. And just said, may you never lack what is most important in life: health, love, and happiness. Hello, royal family. Do you hear that? May you never lack what is most important in life: health, love, and happiness. Not riches, not destroying family member. Okay, y'all get what I'm saying. Happy Easter. Okay. Mhm. Better up, better up, better up. Some of y'all may be wondering why, because Harry works for Better Up. Oh, you didn't know he had the 9 to 5? Yes. Okay. Um, so April 10th, 11th in San Francisco. They can't wait. Secure your spot. Of course, the moment those posts go up, Uplift, and they've had previous years with Uplift, and they're usually like, whoop, tickets are gone. So if you're in the area or you're going to travel in and you've gotten tickets, I hope you will tell us how it's all going and how it turns out. So I look forward to hearing updates about that because I'm sure Sussex.com will hopefully have some updates for us. All right, so pledge 1%. I happened to see this and I was like, oh, who's this? Never heard of you, but I saw Harry's face, so I paused. And I believe a squaddie may have responded, and that's why I oh, okay. I saw an alert and I thought it was saying something happened to Oprah. That's why I stopped mid sentence. But anyway, okay. So here they go. Pledge 1%. We're proud to work with Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and the entire Better Up team on their hashtag social impact programs. Read more about Better Up partnership with the Invictus Games Foundation. Um, and then, of course, they have their hashtags there. And it was just, yes, go Harry. Okay. So when I say another outstanding week for Harry and Meghan, it has been just that. Okay. Just that. We know Meghan is busy and is out there, when it's quiet time. Big things like the new podcast. Yes, that's big things. So here we have, he is also involved in the firm's commitment to pledge 1%, a movement which encourages companies to donate 1% of equity, staff time, product, or profit to their communities. Pledge 1%. And this, you can tell, was like, Harry was like, yep, I back you. Because that's just how he and Meghan move through the Archewell Foundation. All right. So, kaboom. Let me just take down my banner so you can see that this was yesterday. They said last May we helped build a playground at Uvalde Dual Language Academy. This year we returned to add a multi-sport court so kids of all ages can play and create lasting memories with their classmates. And thank you to the um, SNF org and the Uvalde CISD for your continued support. So we know that the Archewell Foundation is involved with Kaboom, and it's, yes, such a good cause because, some memories I may not remember, and then others, especially as a kid playing outside, yeah, lasting memories. All right, so let me get over here. Let me get let me get back to where I'm at. All right. So I do always, and I probably will do this for the longest time while the hate is still being hurled at Sussex Squad. Aren't we famous, y'all? All right. They're willing to lie to protect other members of the family, but they weren't willing to tell the truth to protect me and my husband. And that continues today. Mm. And people want to say she was lying. So in Squatty Corner, I want to welcome a new channel member to Vanjie Lynn. Welcome to channel membership. I did welcome you already behind the scenes. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, that particular day that you did join, YouTube didn't put it on a stream because usually it will put it onto the next stream. And yeah, anyway, I want to welcome you. And I'm going to play this for Vanjie. One moment, let me get down to that spot. Here we go. New channel member! New channel member! New channel member! So, welcome again. And yes, I hope you enjoy your time in channel membership. And I thank you for hitching your wagon to mine and wanting to support the channel, hopefully on a continued monthly basis. All right. So, I want to say happy anniversary to the Squaddies. We all should be celebrating. So, 5 years ago, the global fundraiser was kicked off. It was on Sunday, March 31st, in honor of baby Sussex. We all remember that that was huge. It was huge. And there were three charities that were selected. It was huge. And so I think that was at the point that, Squad, aside from us telling the haters to go shut the heck up, we really put ourselves on the map and had forever changed the landscape. So, as some squaddies, and one in particular has said, it's amazing that those who claim to be so concerned about a certain individual that made an announcement on the 22nd, although they also, said that they had doctored a picture and lie and wanted to scam. But anyway, because doctor in a picture is lying and scamming. Okay, that they don't put their efforts for that particular person and donate to cancer research, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, in that person's name. Mm. But you rather hate on Meghan. Okay, but we're going to keep on going. So, Freeper, as most of us know, OG. All right. If any newbies want to know what the real Sussex Squad is about, today is the 5th anniversary of the day. This community got together to support 4 organizations. She had 3, but there was a 4th that got added in anticipation and honor of the arrival of Archie, formerly Baby Sussex. Yes. The fundraiser was a smashing. It was a smashing success. Most of us lost sleep during that waiting time once we were in the any day now mode for Baby Sussex. So y'all remember that time. It was fun, but we did lose a lot of sleep. So happy anniversary, which I know is officially tomorrow. And actually, it's pretty wild that it will be. But I know with Easter, most people will probably not be. So I wanted to do it today on Sussex Saturday because I'll probably be cutting up tomorrow, even though it is a holy day for most. All right. Um, Trash time. I have merch, channel merch, as well as trash time merch. I love my T-shirt. It yes. Hopefully you all will check out the store. Nightbot drops a link. So in pre-trash time, there's several little tidbits. Um, a Royal Highness does show up, but I'm going to go through a couple of the thoughts and then I'll jump into comments. So, squatty thoughts, royal experts. Meghan and Harry supporters will destroy the royal family. Also, royal experts. Meghan's homemade jellies and jams will destroy the royal family. They just don't know what's going to destroy the royal family except the royal family itself, but it's got to be, Meghan, Meghan, Meghan. All right. This make me fall out laughing. So if you're on the app formerly known as, this individual, because heavily will drop comments here, there, everywhere. Yes. So said the Sussex squad got the firm and royal reporters rattled. Now this is an observer. Listen, we just put the mirror back up to them and said, oh, let me just say, trash time today probably will be. Just from the memes alone. Yes, don't mess with squad. Our faves, Baldy Locks. That's all I need to say. And y'all have probably seen most of them, but I'm going to share some. All right. So this thought was you've had a group of individual women defending Meghan Markle on Twitter for years, and the British press automatically assume it's being, quote, led by the vocal male account. Not surprised. And yeah, credit can't be given where credit is due. And, you know, it was mostly black and brown voices that were really out there screaming the loudest. And we know who the OGs are. But yeah, they immediately jumped to giving Christopher Boozy the title of leading the squad, where he's not really. He's not even really part of squad. He defends, but he's doing it on the technical side. It's not even, and he knows when he sees the bots coming. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Woo. All right. So Her Royal Highness Princess Sinky, since Kensington Palace has made a big fuss about William looking after Kate during her illness, let's have it firmly on record that Kate Middleton is in Prince Pegging's care. So if she doesn't emerge, we'll know anything amiss can be attributed to William. Sussex Squad watchers. I tell you, they wrap themselves in their own lies and they don't realize they put their own stranglehold on themselves. So I was looking like, interesting. And then Christopher Boozy. Ooh. Okay. I'll try to get through this without laughing. Okay. Repeat after me slowly. Calling out the British tabloids isn't bullying Kate. Kate didn't publish the Windsor Farm video. The Sun did. This is not about Kate Middleton, but about trusted institutions and media outlets deceiving the public. What happens when elected officials decide to blatantly mislead the public while colluding with media outlets? Hmm. And of course, you see what the meme says. Woo! Yes, that was one that, yeah, you just, this is me pulling my glasses off, like, woo, my gosh, my gosh, my gosh, my gosh. All right, it's not too many comments. I'm just gonna scroll up, take a look, work my, hey, boss lady Denise, work my way down, scream out names as you see, and get us into trash time, and then I'll get back into hanging out with y'all. As quite a few here so far, and I'm so blessed that y'all are here. I know squaddies are busy because they're going channel to channel or sitting dually in each channel. I appreciate you all. Please remember to hit the thumbs up. Thank you. If you want to hit the thumbs down, thank you too. I appreciate it. It's all engagement. Some of y'all like to see the numbers. I can see the thumbs up. It's more or less that you do. It helps get the word out a little more and push out more notifications. Okay. Even the thumbs down. Some of y'all think that that hurts my feelings. It doesn't. Um, let me see, let me see. Let me come on down. Do, 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 do. I'm going to start here and then work my way. Homeboy, Mrs. S says, homeboy suffered from dark skin syndrome, got himself an other for a wife, loved the orange menace and thinks he is one of them. Ooh, my gosh. Ooh, all right. Hey, Scratch and Pete, how are you? Oh, you're here for the vibrant. You're in time for trash time. I haven't even gotten there for the vibrant language. Woo! All right, Marshall. The eyes of March surely has shone down on that family to the last day. Willie and Kitty Puss will not be at church on Easter. Oh boy, 2024 is coming in like a beast. Woo! All the things. Now, what's his excuse? I'm just saying, what's his excuse? Because wouldn't you think you would want to be going to church to pray? Ooh, okay. Mm. Woosah, we're not in trash time. VS, we're not in trash time. Hey, Miss September, how are you? All right, let me tear. How are you? Whew. Let me come on down. Church Nelly says the British monarchy has none of the above health, love, or happiness. Ding, ding, ding. Ah, oh, this is too funny. Mrs. S says, crap, my battery is dying. I have to run to the car. Oh, my goodness. Dare we let the phone die? But we all get that moment. We get it. Hey, Kim, how are you? Compton Cali, Rositas, how are you? Gwen. Oh, let me come over here. Rafaela, thank you, thank you, thank you for the super sticker. I do hope you're feeling much better. Grazie, grazie. Okay, there we go. There we go. I do hope you're feeling better. Oh, and Joan, Lord, look at you. Let me read what Joan says. Fed up and so sick of all the Harry and Meghan hate. I'm watching Harry and Meghan on Netflix again. It makes me love Harry and Meghan, Mama Doria, Archie, and Lily even more. Yes, yes. Even more, even more, even more. Now, for the two of you, I am playing. Let me get to my spot. You know, I'm never in the right spot when I start going through my stuff. Here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Grazie, Raffaella, and thank you, June. All right. Okay, let me come back here. And then come on down in a few more comments. Okay, Karen said, isn't it amazing how the Sussex family is showcasing all these companies that one wouldn't have never heard about? They are giving the little companies their dues. Yes. Now, if we remember from their IG account, Sussex Royal, we do remember that they used to have, and they were rotated each month. I think it was 10 They would follow 10 to 15 different accounts, which were basically that. Here's some companies, corporations, individuals that you should know about, the good works that they're doing, and et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, they continue to always do that, and that's the one thing I love about it, because most of these companies we would not have known. Gwen says Megan don't have time for those idiots nonsense. Yeah, thank goodness. Um, yeah, thank God for getting out of there. Little Mac Raphaela, happy Easter to you and God's blessing as you continue your recovery from surgery. Yes, that's so sweet. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Hi, Sean. Is there a question, issue, problem? Let me see. Let me come on down. Let me come on down. See, I see that meme and I'm like, ooh, that emoji, and I'm like, ooh, somebody's pondering a question from a friend. Let's see. Wendy says the Sussexes are building their empire while the monarchy is tumbling down. Charles sick, Camilla on vacation, William running full. Ooh, jeez. I noticed you didn't mention one other person in that. And I'll leave it alone. Yeah, I noticed that. I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna ask. Okay. I knew it was coming. Whoo. See, it was that finger to the chin. You know something else is coming. Sean says Camilla would not be the queen long. She didn't get the love Diana had and didn't get the respect Lizzie had. That's why she looks so unhappy. How sweet it is. Woo, I knew it was coming. Mhm. Woo! She got the man she wanted. Okay, let me. Connie Palmer, how are you? I hope you're well, Connie. Those that are new, I do that. I will scream out names here and there and everywhere, but hey, it's my channel. Black Queen. Let me. Okay, I saw about Megan's Jam, and I was like, let me scan to make sure. Black Queen. Okay, Black Queen, Black Queen. Megan's jam will have flavor, so they will be destroyed by the great taste since it's not pale and bland. I'm just going to tap the mic. Squaddies, get ready. We're going to be broke. We're going to be broke. Okay. I just have to tell y'all that. Although, we are collectively very successful individuals, and yeah, we're like, bring it on. Bring it on, American Riviera Orchard. Bring it on. Little Mac, the royal family are destroying the royal family. We are just exposing the rottenness that lives within that family. Yes, okay, okay, okay. Marcia says royal experts can go hug a root. The unroyal family will destroy themselves, and it's them who are pushing it. The Sussex Squad only protects the House of Sussex. Only. Exactly. Um, as Tina Michelle used to say, that it's bigger than Harry and Meghan. It's bigger than them. And if things were to calm down, we still would be loud. Okay, you think you're going to shut us down? No, we have said if you leave them alone, we'll get quiet. Um, but we'll always be there to watch. Sean says, because taking titles will have a huge effect on the royals because they have nothing but those titles will hurt them. They really believe it will have the same effect on Harry and Meghan. They are clueless. Very much so. Because it's not about the titles, never has been. I mean, here's Meghan meeting a prince and then goes to where he lives in Knockcott, and the two imageries are just completely, people hear about this title and think he has servants at his beck and call and et cetera, and lives in this big palatial. Now he didn't, and that's Anna E, how are you? All right. Wendy says the UK tabloid media and the Royal Rota will continue to go after Duchess Meghan. She is the new Diana. Meghan outsells and has the most clicks of all the unroyals combined. True. We know it's the billion-dollar business, and they all get rich hating on her, but they want to say squatters page, and we all are like, well, what are the benefit? What's the benefit plan? Um, yeah. Anna E. The lizards are hiding in a bunker. The eclipse can't hit them. Oof. They better think about that, though. I'm just saying. Hello, controversial cruising. I see your link was dropped, so I didn't see your name per se, but I am scrolling quickly. Let me see. Hey, John Jay, how are you? All right. I'm gonna skip most of the stuff that says about number 45 because I can't, not today. All right. Um, Elaine says my loyalty is to the Sussex family and Mama Doria only. Hashtag not my royal family. Woo, my goodness. Um, Lydia, I have not. Oh, and I also want to give yeah, it's several. I mean, I truly have not seen Sherry. I'm a little concerned, and other people are um also saying the same. So there's several squaddies that we know names and we haven't seen. Hopefully, you can just get the word to somebody that you're okay because we're getting starting to get concerned. Ooh, there's controversial cruising. How are you? How are you? If y'all love cruising or are curious about cruising, there are several channels that you can check out. Controversial cruising is one of them. Give you the low, the skinny, and everything else. Okay. Church and Lily is saying Lydia now, Miss Sherry Ware, and ooh, Mary Hentry. Yes. Okay, we'll keep them all in our prayers. Hopefully, they are all right. Okay, let me come up. Let me get into it. Um, I try to be nice. But since we're halfway there, let's get on to it.
It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time.
So, folks really are trying to come for squad or scare us. They don't have the brain cells to even understand about squad, but they're writing about squad, as we know. And I like how in the second paragraph, Boozy has appeared in Sussex Squad podcasts created by two American women known only as Tina and Michelle. Go ahead and try to F with them if you wish to. Just tapping to make sure this is on. You go ahead and try to continue to mess with them if you wish and see. In addition to Harry and Meghan, we protect them too. Okay. So if there's any doubt, I don't want to have to spell it out for you, but F off. Okay. Now, Woody Woot, the maggot, is at it again. He's always trying to get the squad out of here. Now, I'm just going to say this at this point. The reason why that media over there and those not royal experts and less, they don't act very human like when it comes down to Meghan, but then they want to have kindness and everyone to give respect and, ooh, give Kate privacy, all the things that you won't give to Meghan. Okay, so squad is going to be the thorn up your butt, Woody Woot, and we know you love that. But yeah, you won't. You won't. They have never been truly associated with us. So why would Harry and Meghan dissociate from us? They're not part of it. They know they have support out there, and they thank those that support them. And we know they were talking about squad. Okay. There's a reason why I'm not even mentioning whose show he was on, but anyway, Woody Woot said, if Prince Harry and Meghan Markle really believe that they say what they say about trolling and disinformation, they then completely disassociate with Christopher Boozy and the Success Squad. They are not prepared to do that. It makes them the biggest hypocrites on the internet. You are a pot that does, of course you run from black, I'm sure, but you are a pot, a hip a huge hypocrite. The man that stood there and had to do 4 takes of him placing someone else's flowers that he picked up at a memorial for the Queen. So I think Woody Woot needs to go woot on. We don't care what you say. We are calling you all out on your bullshit. Okay? And we'll continue to do so. If you didn't spew the ish, we wouldn't have to give you the toilet paper to wipe it up. Okay. Now, this particular site, let me just take down the banner. You can see. I don't know who this is, not even saying the name, but the title just kind of made me go, what? Prince Harry gives up as Meghan embarks on a different journey. As we have been saying, or I know I have been, I know other platforms are a little bit more kinder than I probably am and less blunt. That energy that you keep putting out, trying to make it like, ooh, they're breaking up, has truly come back to smack your faves that you really don't support over there in the UK. Because when was the last time they were seen together? December 25th, 2023. We know that video that the Sun pushed out there is a fake. So, and he wasn't by her side when she made that announcement on March 22nd. Yeah. Everything y'all say, we have to then replace the names with William gives up as Kate embarks on a different journey. That's what Squad hears when we see that type of bullshit. Okay. Back to the stuff. As you see the date, March 27th, 2024. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's influence is overtaking Prince William's amid Kate Middleton's cancer. I'm giving it its pregnant pause. These are the headlines that just so upset the teeny tiny ego. I'm just going to leave it there. It hurts their feelings and they're so upset, although you kind of allow that to happen to yourselves. So it's just a little of your karma coming back at you. But Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's influence is overtaking Prince William's amid Kate Middleton's cancer. Number one, what influence? Because they're not in the UK, they're not trying to influence the UKers at all. They're just going about their lives, helping to improve others' lives if they can. So, overtaking Prince William's doesn't take much to overtake his influence. And he's a future king, or queen, whichever title he wishes to hold. I'm just looking for it. So, y'all know I don't think I took a screenshot. Plus, I have so many screenshots in here, and I have to clear out my phone. All right. Let me get to this quote and it says, amid Kate Middleton's cancer, and I quote from her statement on March 22nd. Tests after the operation found cancer had been present. Had been present. Make that make sense. Okay, because the math doesn't math with that statement. None of it anyway. So, I guess she's cutting into your diddling time or pegging time, William. Yours. So Celeb Bitchy had this royal expert. Duchess Meghan needs A-listers to endorse her ARO products. The responses under this were hilarious because Squad was like, she's already an A-lister. Nevertheless, we've seen Megan wasn't into that A-list thing. She just wanted to work, as she said, and more so, work where she had the means financially to give back. She really wanted to do that work full time. Now she's able to do it. Ooh. But yeah, she has the quote royal experts doing all the promos. So does she really need A-listers? The Z-listers are the royal experts, and so hey, woof. Mm. Anyway, um, y'all wanted to start with the ditty. We're gonna ditty up. Okay. So squad is still pulling receipts out the vault and just dripping along. So yeah. You had what to say about Harry? Oh, okay. Mm. Now, Sway, you might want to grab a point or two or three or four or five. So, a certain hashtag, Baldilocks, was trending, and the memes, I'm just telling you, priceless. I have several, four individual ones, and then there's a collage. I hope y'all are driving, drinking, but that y'all have an empty bladder because I'm just telling you, squad went there, and I'm so thankful they did. So this is the first one that just took me out. Now, some of y'all may recognize that haircut. If you ever watched the TLC show, I think it's Kate plus eight. Yeah. Um, mhm. So, because I think that's how she used to have her haircut, and I was like, oh, but that's just one. He wishes he could. He couldn't even do that in his 20s. Now, I'm telling y'all, be prepared. This one, no commentary needed. There you go. Here's the long and glamorous, almost like Farrah. He might need to save that one for someone that we know. Mhm, mhm. This is my this is my top of all the ones that I've seen. This one took me clear out. Woo! This one to the floor screamed. I I okay, Coolio. And I think Coolio might sue you, Sway Sway. But oh my lord. Okay. Whew. I have to keep this one around because that one. And here's a collage of some others that are out there that, yeah, I just. And in fact, some squatters are like, who put these all together? Because thank you. So thank you to all that created them and so that I could share them because, yes, just absolutely priceless. Priceless. Now, as we had some laughs, we're going to get into some like crazy silliness, but I label this royals are political. So a senior conservative MP, no shock, DK, I'll just put that as the man's initials. Y'all can see the name, has today criticized Prince Harry for costing the UK taxpayers more than £500,000. How, don't know, and has said a public inquiry is absolutely needed with his urgency. The MP of Shrewsbury and Atcham, is that how you pronounce that? Claimed that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had, quote, abandoned our nation, end quote. And the couple are only interested in, quote, securing themselves millions in commercial contracts, end quote. Oh, yes, and yes. Okay, so they abandoned the nation. Y'all kept saying to leave, and they did. So what are you crying about now? His dad cut him off from security, so how are they costing you anything? You need to cut it out. This might be old, but I just want to say you need to cut it out. And royals are political because why would an MP be out there screaming about this? Mm. And yes, in order to take care of themselves and have the biggest trust funds and college funds for their two little ones, yes, they are securing millions in commercial contracts. Be jealous, you little bastard. Okay. hmm So here it's Harry claims that he claims that Harry and Meghan should follow the example set by Queen Camilla, who is working quote tirelessly for the king and royal family end quote and quote epitomizes end quote the sort of royal the country should be supporting at this difficult time. Sir, what Kool-Aid have you been drinking and from what faucet has it come out of? A pegging one or something? Because they are following an example. The never complain, never explain one. Because, honey, if they really let loose, mm. But now, Queen Camilla working tirelessly. Child, is she on vacation right now? She does a couple of engagements and, ooh, I'm tired. I have to rest. She worked harder when she was much younger to keep that man from his wife. And now that she's got him in the title, she's too tired to work. Mm. Now, they're not coming back. Harry's not coming back. Get over it, sir. And if he does, it probably would be that because he has to as a regent. And ooh, wouldn't y'all all just, y'all really would want to abolish the monarchy then. Be careful of what y'all, okay, I'm just saying that energy's coming. All right, so some squaddies shared some screenshots from this particular profile I'm about to show you. I highlight it because I had to go out and look at the profile when I saw the screenshot. I'm like, who is this nut? So this is what I'm calling a false prophet because it doesn't matter anything she says, that one thing, follower of Jesus. You know, they always say that shit and they don't mean it. Okay. All right. So the next few screenshots are just a tidbit of what she has on her profile, which I have reported because it is truly just a hate account. This is one, just says karma. Again, if you're that much of an idiot to believe that his name being mentioned in some documentation, he's not named in the lawsuit because being named means you're either a plaintiff or a defendant. Those are the named parties. You don't know fucking birds. Okay, I had to say it. But yeah, so that one meme, Magic Magazine, Megan's ancestors are gonna get you, lady. And people, I didn't even want to do a close up. You know, you can go out, look at the profile if you want, if you're on the app formerly known as. But here's another one. Karma can be so delicious. Has no life. Choosing correctly is a life skill. William the Wise. You are a fool. Now, I take this as a burner account for one of them Rhoda, aka Royal Experts, because they have a lot of burner accounts and they're usually the most vile under their burners until they out themselves, like Maureen did that time. Wink, wink, Maureen. And this, ooh, taken from an account on Reddit, but are they kind? And just say, well, reach out for cancer, not for heart attacks, because he didn't have any. Okay, he didn't have any. He said he did, but he didn't, and he was known to be a liar. hmm You know, selling out his daughter, but she's supposed to have contact with him. Hail to the null. Just like that family over there don't really have contact, and they should be thankful they even got a statement from the House of Sussex in Montecito, California. All right. Moving on, moving on, moving on. So the follower of Jesus puts out stuff like this. And this is just 3 posts of many that are on that account. So yeah, I went out and Click those three dots and report it, and then blocked. Okay. So the Inquirer's getting in on this. You know, when they start the drum beat, there's some stuff getting ready to pop off. Because while it is a tabloid, they usually do have a little bit of the shade. They put out the shade. So the core Charles losing grip on crown. That man is clutching that thing till he gets up out of here, and they probably will have to take it out of the death clutches. Mm. I don't see him ever abdicating. That would be a shocker. Him like his mom, who QE2 worked up until she passed away from cancer that y'all didn't tell us about. I don't know why the two of y'all, well, we know why the two who have come out to announce it, because you never did announce what the queen was sick with, and we could all see that she was ailing, and she still worked. Hmm. Okay, so um telling on themselves. So this headline: Kate Middleton cancer news. Now that's a subject. Okay. Kate didn't want William in her video for, quote, personal reasons as Camilla steps in for Charles. Y'all are telling on yourselves. She mentioned him and how he was by her side. Not in the video, but by her side. But she didn't want him in the video for personal reasons. Oh, she wanted all the limelight. Does she realize that he is the crown one day? And so all protection falls onto him. Hence why you took the fall, so to speak, about that bogus doctored, altered photo. Yeah, I almost said adultery. Woo! Because you first you are out of sight, and then somebody very close, um, suddenly does something dastardly, and I'm just saying, mhm. This doesn't make her look any better. I'm just saying, it really doesn't. And then it's like, well, which is true, her statement or this headline? Which one? Y'all tell on yourselves all the time, all the time. Bitter, bitter, bitter. Okay. So I didn't think staff were allowed to really get down and talk about things. So in some article, and I just saw the screenshot and grabbed it, the former staffer adds that ultimately the monarchy is a hierarchical structure based on military principles. Now that's a joke since they never served in the military, but okay. And when push comes to shove, you have to obey orders from your superiors, noting that William and Kate understand that. Bullshit. Okay, just saying. Who are the superiors? So you're trying to say KC3 superiors? Because from what all I've ever seen, the courtiers run that show over there. And they have to, the king and his heir have to bend their knee to them. The courtiers. Okay. So again, y'all are telling on yourselves. Mm. So as you see, Christopher had made a post, and this particular racist account, you see what they say. It's always about referencing monkeys when you're talking about somebody black, but then you want to say, I'm not racist. I'm giving it the pregnant pause it deserves. But yeah, account reported, blocked, and all that stuff. Hmm. Tiger, I don't know if you're in the chat. I haven't been able to look at the comments while I'm going through the content, but if you're there, somebody wanted to reply to you. I'm like, Tiger must not have seen this. I'll have to go back and try to find this particular comment. So Tiger had said, so Kate is happy giving the £2,000 to a bar for guards to drink, but she and Willie always show up empty-handed to charities. They visit to smile and wave. She sure has her priorities straight. Now, this one is what cracked me up. Dumbass. They give millions to charities, ones that are shuttering their doors. Oh, okay. They gave Archewell, you like how they spell that, 4 million. And what did they do with that? Kept it so they get educated before. Now, I don't have the full, because that's where it was like, I was like, what the hell are you talking about? The books would have to show, like the KP books would have to show that they actually gave 4 million, because why would they give from their own? They don't do that. They give millions. Yeah, okay. You might need to check those charities again. Oh, you might need to check those charities again. Now, trolling. Y'all want to talk about squad trolling? I don't know what this paper is or whatever. Squaddie had put a screenshot and I snagged it. Private Eye, exclusive to all newspapers. For God's sake, just leave Kate alone. Special 94-page Leave Kate Alone souvenir supplement. I can only imagine what's inside. I had to just be like, "Woo, you can only imagine." Mhm. Mhm. So, while all these narratives and the hate is still coming at Meghan nearly 8 years later, and you want Squad to be quiet, y'all have tried this each year and it doesn't work. So, I would suggest that the royal experts and the royal reporters and the true mouthpieces of the royal family and that top tier in that family get it together and just shut the hell up when it comes to Meghan. Because the more you go at her and buy these bots that come after and jump on every lot, anybody that says something nice about Meghan, here they come with the stupidness. Because we're trying to help you get off the list of the Lady in the Black and the ancestors, but y'all seem to like it. I guess if y'all like pegging so much, you must like to have your butt tanned a little bit. Some of y'all understand what I'm saying. Anyway, it's always for that family. Middle fingers up, energy, and yours. Now, I know it sounds crazy, but on the heels of that, um, because I'll probably forget, since I have a Sharpay, I have an affinity to share little images. And so, happy Easter all. Love, peace, joy. To you all. All right, let me come into the comments. There were over 300 when I looked at the number. A whole lot. I'm going to try to find Hilda. Was that Hilda I saw? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe not. Well, sis, if you're listening, hi, sis Elise. Hi to you. All right. I thought that was Hilda. My bad. All right. Let me come up. I was scrolling so fast. All right, I'm picking a spot. Y'all know how I say that if you've put something, you typed a comment, you want me to see it. Hopefully, I'll see it as I'm coming down. Ooh, we're already at an hour. My gosh. All right. So, first, let me star this one so I know where to come in. All right. Ooh, my goodness. Some of y'all have been dropping some love. My gosh, my gosh, my gosh. All right, let me address that first. Lola Love, to you for the love that you've dropped on me. Thank you for the super sticker. Church Nelly, it's not Easter yet, VS. Don't be nice. Coming, of course, you're going to say that. Elaine B, thank you so much for the super sticker. And then Black Queen came in also with a super sticker to you. So this is going out, just so you know, Church Nelly. Kuja was up and walking about. And she just laid down. Whew. That's why I paused.
You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me.
Yes, whew, she's chilled out. Love that. Okay, So this is a comment that I need to get back to. Here we go. All right. So Lady T says they heard the C word and the sympathy ship left the dock. Nothing else mattered. Yeah, well. mm, Okay. I oh my gosh, what is that? Okay, yeah. Oh, and let me say, rest in peace to Lou Gossett Jr. Oh my goodness, almost the memory. Hopefully you all know. Academy Award winning Lou Gossett Jr. passed away yesterday. So all right, back to comments. Black Queen Kim P, same here. It's being a doozy with the ooh. You've had all this going on, bronchitis, upper respiratory, heaven pollen. Can't wait for summer. My goodness, spring trying to kick arse or something. Let me see. C Mac William is the new Kate. Okay, I just can't. Compton Callie says, congratulations on 42 years and many more, Miss Viv. Oh, Miss Viv, congratulations. Okay, yes, much love to you. Black Queen says, typical Karen hairstyle. Joe. C-Mac, my favorite was the Coolio. Yes, hands down, the best. Mm, 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 mm. Because I'm gonna start screaming thinking about it, and I just have to calm myself. Jones says cooking and cream, yes, and squatties are always nipping at their heels. Shh. I'm glad you said nipping. Nipping sounds very nicely. But we wouldn't be nipping those nasty heels anyway. You've seen some of them post pictures. Sure. Churchill said, Lord, several drops of pee. Yes. Oh, look at you. Look at you, Rhonda. I'm trying to season my greens and you cutting up, chair. Add a little whoop, a little bam to it. There you go. Woo! I'm glad y'all are enjoying. Yes, y'all enjoyed those memes because, yes, the Coolio one just. I was so glad I was not like. If I had been on the live stream and seen that, whew, yes, but he's whoo, always will be remembered. Mm. Yes, 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 yes. Let me see. Wendy is saying, no, I didn't read this fully, so oof. Why aren't the UK media pulling out the photos and articles of King Charles close? Ooh, my goodness, yeah. I think they have pretty much left Harry alone, especially when we said, "Oh, y'all want to crop and doctor a picture." The last thing that anybody that's representing that family would really want to do, just saying, glasses down, we right now I have when they start talking that this is the look, the Arthur just like, "What?" Okay, because it's just not making any sense that they want to try to come for Harry, and there's much more evidence of the others. I'm just they really don't want to. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Lottie, you're giving him too much credit. He wishes he had some kind of, but that's the whole point. And the comment that originated in Squad, and she knows content creator who originated about Diana snatching the Spencer gene back, had made it into an article. I'm mortified for, Sway Sway, because he really should have called off his dogs, but he had to be, you know, little Peggington. Let me just say that. Yes, 42 years of marriage is a blessing, a feat in itself. Yes. Just many congratulations and happy anniversary, let me tell you. Mm, 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 mm. My husband was talking to me about something and he paused for a moment and just thought. He was like, in 5 years, it'll be 20 years. And I just smiled. I said, yeah, Time flies when you're having fun. It is hard to believe. Woo, my goodness. But it does fly, fly, flies. And we get more gray hair as we go along. Ooh, 1960. Ooh. Um, oh, and I want to also shout out, let me just keep my cursor here, but happy belated birthday to Matthews. Happy belated birthday. I missed your birthday on the 24th. Happy belated. I'm so bad right now with these birthdays. Y'all just forgive me. Okay. 1960. Hi, VS. So late today, but the British media is targeting Harry and Meghan hard because they are only trying to deflect from what's really going on with Kate and her disappearance. We have not seen her. Only Sussex Squad is noticing. Why? You ask a question why when you know the answer. There is that line in one of the X-Men movies. Why do you ask the question when you know the answer? Something like that. Yeah. Mhm. You know why. And we're not asking out of concern, but it is truly to, mhm. Like I said, last time truly seeing them together and her was December 25th, 2023. And then the tragic of the one that they buried so quickly and don't even really raise, they could be doing articles on him. Ooh, but can you really do articles on him? Okay, let me move on. Tier, it's a bit strange that Charles and Kate's response to their cancer reveal is somewhat sketchy slash dodgy. Karma, because if they're playing around, and I don't care who the ones that are playing, being that I don't believe one is really able to speak, hmm, uh, it's going to come back at them, and they're going to wish they had never. Black Queen says, loving it couldn't have happened to a more deserving guy. Whew. Oh, I did see her. Okay. So, hey, sis Hilda. I thought I saw the name when I was scrolling up through. Mhm. Woo. All right. I gave you a shout out because I'll get a message. I know I will. I might already have a message on the Insta to the grams. But I love you. All right. Lady T, not the Farrah Fawcett hair. Yes. It just doesn't have like the layers. Farrah had that hair. Okay. Woo! Churchill, they spent £500,000. Yes. To deny Harry security. Yeah, that's true. They just keep going to court and fighting it and fighting it and fighting it. Ooh, okay, Blackman, get your head out your nasty arse. So the unroll's not working, not costing you monies. Exactly. A whole lot. A whole lot. You know, that's one thing. They can't talk about clothing because if, you know, they do a good job on the gaslighting on the consort's clothes, but please. Um, they always would go all out with the one that is yet to be seen on live TV. Maybe that's what I'll call it. Hey Nash, how are you? Good to see you. Joyce says they want their money back. Go ask Charles. He cut off their security. Harry and Meghan make that money. Yeah. And gave the money back for the renovations that were done when the Crown, what is it, Crown Estates or whatever the fund was that was supposed to pay for, and the improvements that they've made upon, the former servants' quarters that were gifted to them by the Queen. Taking a sip of my tea, which I'm sure that she had no choice but to give them that when, mm, I wouldn't be surprised to hear of Sway Sway eventually living at Frogmore. Pamela, please, miss, don't start on the Baldy locks. It's 3 strands of hair. Listen, I didn't I didn't start the hashtag, and I will say it's trending very nicely. So we just find funnier ways to go at them. So you want to, if they had tried to make the one that has not been seen. The champion of cancer, we would have found a way. Respectful, but we would have found a way. So, Black Queen said, "Bish, please. These people are freaking Delulu to the max. Dios mío." Yeah. So, just woo, they're out there. That Jesus follower, yeah, the lady in black, woo, she gonna give you an extra dose. Lay them hands in the name of, okay, the one you claim you follow. Woo, all right. Um, Boney's like, who write that stupidness, child? Kim, Camilla will always be the fill in the blank. Some of y'all, all right. Little Mac, that silly MP is talking about the cost of defending against security lawsuit. If they allow Harry to pay for security, there would not have been a lawsuit, right? And there would be money coming into the coffers. Just stupid. All right. Anyway, Pamela is saying mine is the Coolio. Yes. Hands down. Hands down. Church Nelly. Homela must have been on her knees in front of the altar of this gibberish. Woo, child. She's fallen and she can't get up. Okay. Wendy, on the UK press spinning with their lies and on Harry and Meghan, the squad has the receipts, and so does the global media. Oh yeah, because you know they do watch and follow. Um, as I do on many certain sectors or hallways on YouTube. I stay in the clouds. There's only a few that will know that I'm not. I'll drop down and just say I'm. I use that emoji, the cloud emoji, and they know, or the satellite. Others, I just listen. They never know that I'm there. So that's the same way with many in the global because they're watching. They're watching. When Camilla was working on her knees when she was younger, yeah, maybe that's why she walks the way she does now. Okay, y'all started it. Okay. Kim is saying, VS, I'm just so angry of the media keep putting pics of Harry and Diddy, keep finding receipt squaddies. Don't stop the payback on the royal family liars. Yeah. They can find all the ones they want. Really, I mean, I don't know how many you're going to find when they met that time at that concert. Again, a celebration of Diana's life, which is heresy, in my opinion, when it's that type of occasion. Now, if they were just out, if it was like that Vegas trip, you're out partying, you're on vacation or something, that might be a little different. But again, taking a picture, just not the same. Just not the same. Rosita, did you see where she had no sugars on her profile? That's a vile name the Rangers call us. Oh, I know. Why they don't like sweetness? Because they're just bitter, bitter, bitter. That's why. As are the ones they claim they love. Marsha, this Diddy mess will expose the big mouths who talk crap about Harry and Meghan. If KS, yes, the one that works at Talk TV, is dirty, her skeletons will show. Has she said anything else crappy about Harry and Meghan since? Nope. She's been quiet, quiet, quiet. She better shut up. Such a squad is good with receipts. Oh, I know they already dug. I mean, I saw the video when, Diddy gave her kudos for the work that she did. And she was crying that he loved it. Oh my gosh, this moment. Oh yes. Squad has dug Charles. She gonna rule the day. Yes, sir. She gonna rule the day. All right. Let me see. Black Queens, I tell ya, these fools are not humans. They have some vile-ish ingrained in their DNA. It's something to behold, Lord. Yeah. I just found that like a follower of Jesus. But when you look down your profile, it is just the opposite. You throw in a couple of to try to get around being a true hate platform. You throw in a couple of other, but anybody with common sense can see around that. when we know who your target is. So you're Lady T. So do as Homilla does. Too funny. Follow her hoof steps. Okay, y'all want to laugh? Now we understand why Harry thanked the horses when he made the announcement. Y'all know which announcement. Remember, he was out in front of the stalls and he was just a happy new father. And then when he turned and he said thank you to the horses, he probably thought she was standing behind him. This is what y'all start when y'all start talking and saying this stuff. Whew. Okay, okay. Black Queen, yes, burner account is reaching. Boring. Woo. Joan says, I'm so glad Megan has her mother Dora. Me too. And her niece. Hmm. She has family, and I'm sure there's other family members that are um, sensible, respectful, obviously, because they're not running out selling pictures and talking about the good old days. Yeah, that's why you don't have a relationship now. Mm. Whew. Oh my. Lola says Black Queen. True that. Diana said they weren't human. Mm. That's interesting. Ooh. Lottie! Whew. Lottie! Where is that MF, that Thomas? Ooh. TM. Lord of mercy. Don't know. You say that name too many times. Mm. And he'll pop up like Candyman. Wendy Loman. The world is paying attention with all their fake photos and videos. People aren't so gullible with their BS. People and global media are calling them out on their lies and BS. Well, I mean, if she said she had it, okay. Now, had been present, that just, I will forever stay with those words. Um, and then you say you're having preventative chemo, but you can't have preventative because you've already had it. Nevertheless, uh, but I understand she won't be at trooping, and that's what, May or June, well after Easter, because yeah, she was supposed to make her big reveal. So I don't know what excuse she'll come up with then. And maybe it's treatments, but so many have gone to work sick from their treatments. Um, there's a couple that I watched their videos on the YouTube who life had to continue. Um, one is a channel member, and if you go out to her channel, you will be able to look back on her journey at that time and see all that she was dealing with in the midst of trying to get to treatments, going to treatments, being sick from treatments afterwards. So family life continues. Many women and men have to take care of their households, their children. It the world does not stop. So I need them to stop, keep putting people into these on these pedestals, that do have a long anyway. I guess if anyway, let me peggers like pedestals. Okay. Tier Willie probably home shouting. Can I? Okay. They're going to make me lose my mind up in her, up in her. Especially when he hears how Harry and Meghan are still popular. Why he thought they wouldn't be. They mind their business. They go about their work. Their teams truly insulate and are very respectful of the NDAs that they have signed, and they work and they do what they have to do. And they work for people who expect nothing but excellence, not truly on that overly, oh, but when you step forward, as Megan has said, you have to be more than just slap your name on it, show up, wave. If you have a voice and people are listening, you really need to be saying something. Okay. Let me go on. Okay, and if you hear Penelope, she's enjoying her nap. Okay. Martha said these derangers are so triggered by Meghan's flawless natural beauty. That's why they Photoshop her image. Whatever black don't crack, but Crowmilla or Crowmilla's face is cracked to the bone. Well, she's lived a rough life. Compton Callie William is picking from the rose bush. Um, do male flowers bloom? I'm just asking for a reason. Y'all know. Okay. 1960. They say all this BS to try to hide their racism, but the squad sees right through this. And anybody who says no sugars, wow, this woman needs psychological help. Yes. Mhm. Mhm. Like, okay, whoop, whoop, lady, whoop, whoop, middle finger, like, no sugars. Okay. hmm It's probably a male behind that account. For whatever reason, I just pick up them vibes because you think putting in follower of Jesus discounts you hating, throwing hate and shade at one group, and then you want to say you're a follower of Jesus. Pick a lane, but for some reason, just by your timeline, it ain't Jesus. Okay, but pick a lane, figure it out, pick a lane. Little Mac, the personal reason is she didn't want to get hit again. Woo! Allegedly. Jesus. Now, why would she in front of a film crew? That, in order to calm all the AI, although the BBC did this whole, spiel on AI technology, just show us the behind the scenes because usually if you're interviewing or you're doing something with someone that high up, you would have a crew filming the crew because you always want to see behind the scenes. That's another little tidbit that you can have. All right. Joan says, sorry, I still don't believe the headlines from those those tabloids. The funny thing is, the tabloids want you to believe everything when it comes to Harry and Meghan, but yet when something is printed about, the others, oh no, 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 that's not true. That's not true. Mhm. Black Queen said Kitty Cat wanted her space from space. As if she has a say. I'm just as if she has a say in anything. They told her to wear that tin tiara, and she wore that tin tiara. Okay, okay. Let me. Um, Love wins. What happened? Oh my heavens! That's just file VS. Ooh, okay. I don't know which at what point. Let me see. 12:30. Who knows what I was talking about at that point? That was almost a half hour ago. Jeez. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Tier Little Mac. He's a walking time bomb. That's why she keeps her distance. Does she really keep her distance? Or does he know right where she is? Mm, mm. Woo! Was it a picture? I can put the Coolio picture up if you want to see that. Oh, but you might have been talking about the Jesus lover. Alleged. Mm. Kim Peter says, VS, wasn't Willie Boy supposed to be building 26 houses for the thousands who are homeless in the UK? Kim, because I was trying not to laugh before I said it. He can only attend to one thing at a time. He has not hired the crews to go out and build those houses so that he can show up and be pictured with a hammer in his hand. Hopefully, he hits his finger with the nail. He probably would love it though. Anyway, now again, um, KC3's Easter message was about kindness, but he has never shown any to his youngest son and his wife and or their children. So what he thinks the meaning of kindness is beyond me. It's just words, just word to him. There you go. I'm going to star this because this is going to be the comment I leave up as we close out the live stream because I was going to try to go see my dad beforehand, but I didn't want to rush. So now I can go and chill and hang out with him for a little bit. Hopefully it's a good day for him. So anyway, but Black Queen says, for God's sake, just leave Megan the hell alone. Yes. So I'm gonna say Love wins vs so much laughter here. Amazing. Let me say that I hope I starred that. Let me come up. Yeah, I did. That I do hope that you all have a wonderful Easter for those that do celebrate it. And we will be back tomorrow. Yes, I'm gonna have a live stream and y'all might want to go hear how great thou art before y'all come around. Woo! It's just gonna be casual chit chat. Now, if something pops off, then I will be popping off in trash time. But I don't plan on having too much because I went through a lot today. I gave y'all an extra dose of eggs for Easter. I'm just in a silly mood, y'all. Just go with me. Hey V, how are you? All right. I see Penny. All right. I love y'all all. Um, take care of yourselves. All the best and congrats to newlyweds and Rafaela, I'm glad you're doing well and we're in the stream and we all have a little something something going on. I will see you all around the respective hallways that I know you in and all the different live streams that I'm sure will be happening today. So love you all. Take care of yourselves. Bye, everybody.